A question for our first selectman today on Ask the First Selectman. John, in late August on a Friday evening, a pedestrian was killed on the tracks near the Darien train station. And this questioner asks, what can be done to help the homeless in Darien? Who should one contact if they see someone sleeping on a bench or in a covered area or in a town park? And what are the responsibilities of the state to assist in managing homeless?
I appreciate that question. That was a real tragedy on Friday night. I had actually been down at the luau down at Weed Beach and had come home and gotten word of that and went out to the tracks myself. So if you went down Mechanic Street from the post road, the man was hit by the train probably about 100 feet past the Darien platform going east towards Norwalk. I can't think of anything sadder than losing someone like that, especially if that person had family or loved ones. And it really is a tragedy when something like that takes place. And so my thoughts go out to that man's family or anyone who knew him. As a society, we should always be sad when there's a tragedy of that nature. In terms of individuals who are suffering like that, or who are homeless or lack shelter, we do see that from time to time in Darien. And anytime that does come up, one of the things I would urge you to do is either contact me directly or my office, or to contact Allie Ramstek. Allie is our director of human services, and she is the person who's, I think, the most important point person for anyone who's experiencing some kind of social distress of that nature. And that could be not just homelessness, or it could be anything ranging from depression to anxiety to anyone who's really having some serious social problem like that. Our human services team is certainly available and ready to respond to all that. But I point out, however, if you see someone in distress and it's an emergency situation, uh, call 911, right? Reach out to the authorities to get a quick and immediate response for someone to come to that person's aid. So anyone who's in distress, anyone who looks like they may harm themselves or may harm others, or anything that's serious like this, the minute you see that, call 911, get the police or fire or EMS professionals or volunteers to come out and provide immediate assistance to that person or to persons involved. Finally, in terms of the state does play a role in helping with this. The best way to do that is to go again through human services. Allie Ramstack has great connections with the state and can leverage those state resources to assist if there's an intractable problem or something that's more substantial and the state needs to get involved. So she's the best person to coordinate state resources. But fortunately, homelessness and that type of social distress is not as serious as in Darien as it is in other localities. But when we do come across these problems or these individuals who are suffering, we do take that seriously. Again, I would certainly take your call on that, as would our human services team and Ali Ramstek. Anyone who's suffering like that, call right away if it's an emergency. If it's not an emergency, anything you can do to help them get the help from the town or the state that they need would be appreciated.
If this is a concern that you have, grab a pencil and paper. We'll put the credits with contact information in just a second here of how to reach the Human Services Office in Darien Town Hall. If you have a question for our first selectman, just email it to us, darientv at darienct.gov.